welcome back to the Griddy podcast. Charles Leclerc done won the race. Woo! It was a good day unless you're Max Verstappen, you end up in a fucking wall. But, happens in life. Your macarena wing decided it wasn't doing head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Anyhow, Kim Kardashian stole Kim Antonelli's mojo. He's dead. All of our friends are dying. We're rooting for George Russell now. Welcome back to the Griddy podcast. What's up, boys?
I don't know who's rooting for George Russell. It's not this guy, though.
Cole is. New fan.
As of today, I champion George Russell, be it that everyone I've wished goodwill upon is now currently dying. I only wish goodwill upon George Russell from here on out. He's going to be on my list for the first time in the inception of this podcast. I will pick George.
Get it out your mouth, man.
George Russell's the best.
Got to do what I got to do. I have to do what I have to do for the betterment of the boys.
Shoot,
I have a shout out Charles Leclerc.
That might disagree with you, but that's okay.
I don't know what to tell you.
Congratulations to the Red Army. Congratulations to the prodigal son. Monaco's very own came up from the bottom, literally came from the slums to the ride, rose to
nothing.
The heights of Formula One, started from nothing, didn't have shit.
I'm just glad it wasn't a bread.
Now he's king of Monaco, baby.
They had to deal with,
and king of Bridgestone. Day. Silverstone. Bridgestone should be Bridgestone.
Yeah, Leclerc wins. We did finish under a safety car, which kind of sucked because it was a good race. And
unbelievable.
Ferrari did botch a 1-2. I don't know if y'all recall that or not, but Lewis was in second. They're like, come put on new tires. And that's the only reason new friend of the show, George Russell, got second place. Really not
cool. That was a classic fumble, and honestly, that was a terrible call by the FIA or the race director. The race director right there. Why don't you just start the race, man?
I mean, get it moving. You even called. You put the virtual thing up. You were like, "Oh yeah, safety car coming in."
They almost timed it. I heard it was a bit of a communication error. How do you have that at Silverstone? You guys been preparing for this for the last 365 days. How do you fumble that? I don't know, but they gave it away to George Russell. Congrats to him.
We're a society of rules, fellows. Without them, we're a little more than animals.
I mean, dude, we're animals as it is, dude. Just a bunch of fucking shenaniganery. That's what we bring to the sport.
Yeah, let us be animals. Let these guys go out there, and I mean, I bet even the drivers wanted a final lap. They probably think it's fun.
They probably would have a good time. We did have a sick little go-kart race, Lego go-karts. I think that was about as fun as anyone had. So
absolutely. El Presidente had a lot of fun.
A lot of smiles. That was the last time Max Verstappen smiled, was that day on the Lego kart. I think every day since he's been staring at the mirror, punching it, breaking the mirror, and then getting a new mirror. Poor bastard.
He may not smile again until he winds up on a new team.
In Papaya Orange, yeah, you're right.
I'll believe that when I see it. I don't know. I still think it's Mercedes. A lot of smoke and mirrors going on. Oh, it's not going to happen, but
I mean, anything's possible.
How'd y'all feel about the race, though? I thought it was surprisingly very entertaining. Crazy race.
I really enjoyed the race. Until the last few laps when Max's car decided he was going for a roller coaster ride into the gravel, and George Russell ended up in second place. It was really fun.
For the
Kimmy's whole freaking arm just snapping.
Watching him just freak the fuck out for like 5 laps was pretty hilarious and honestly very fitting of a child.
Yeah,
he should have won that
race. Shout out to him for keeping it on the track too. Ignore the team, go for the point. I like it.
Yeah, dude, and that bullshit of him getting a penalty for that, absolutely unreal to me, dude. Absolutely unreal to me.
I think that's a precedent they've been had, So I'm not
Yeah,
surprised
but it
by it.
wasn't like he
But
was that out of pocket with it, and he was like reasonably in control.
He wasn't
You know,
pulling a Leclerc, you
Leclerc was
know?
swinging that thing, dude.
he was
Yeah, I
pretty
mean
He was
this guy's just
within the
manipulative.
going
bounds.
wide in turns because he can't turn the car. Not his
The
fault.
car wasn't turned.
Leclerc's whole car was broken.
Leclerc's car was broken, but he did know keep it on the track. He was just like, fuck it,
Shoot.
path of least resistance. I'm cutting
How
these
early
lines.
before the safety
Took
car
his
did
win
they do
away.
that whole
Took his win
double
away.
pit maneuver? It was only a few laps, right?
I think they had what, 4 laps remaining.
Yeah, but whenever Kimmy's
Ferrari decides to pit Lewis.
when his little brake cooling duct or whatever broke and he took his first pit stop, how long before Max's incident was that?
What, Kimmy's?
Yeah.
Oh, good 10 laps
10
before at
laps, yeah.
least.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Kimmy ended up pitting like what, 2 or 3 times because of that? Like,
It was twice. I'm just trying to think if he hadn't had to pit twice, I mean, he even with the penalty, he may have still finished in points.
if he didn't have the safety car, he would have finished in the points because it was a
He
5 second
finished 10.
penalty, and
He finished
Yeah, he would
10th,
have
right?
gapped him.
Kimmy got 16 due to the penalty. I think he finished 8th, but because everyone was stacked up, it just shitted all that momentum he got.
Yeah. That actually is what killed him right there. I mean, let's say that Max doesn't crash. Kimmy might actually stay in the points just by being, in front of everybody, by a
Yeah,
mile. Those guys are so far back in the back of the midfield, back of the field. Max, what else can you say, man? He's already said enough. Everyone else has already said enough. That's horrible.
Just unbelievable at this point. Feel bad for the
I've
guy.
uh,
That's
I've
all.
been against the whole Max leaving Red Bull thing. I'm with him where he wants to go. You want to go to fucking McLaren, dude? As much as I don't like orange, at least your brand's orange. I can just buy the MV3s,
Yeah.
and then both the boxes are checked.
Maybe they'll let him wear white or something.
That'd be fun.
You think they make him give back all the merch, or like, oh, hand back your uniform, bud. Like,
Probably. I don't know. That'd be a fun one to figure out, though.
mostly a
That
joke
was a
because that's all
snazzy
this guy
livery they
wears.
had at the race last week, though. That kind of chrome finish. That's what I thought Cadillac's car was going to look like this year, but
I thought Cadillac's was
they
going to
kind
be a
of,
lot cooler than it ended up being.
yeah. That you know what? Their livery was pretty cool too. The red, white, and blue with the stars and stripes and everything.
Yeah.
That was
Honestly,
beautiful.
The
they ought
helmet
to
that
just keep it
Valtteri
like
had
that.
on was nasty. He did have that nasty hat with the bald eagle on his face.
I didn't catch that.
That
Dude,
was
it's
the coolest
awesome.
part about his race.
It's awesome. It was, yeah. I mean, there's not too much cool we can say about how Cadillac drove their cars around the track, but
Cadillac boys are chugging along. Uh, they'll get there. A few more upgrades, they'll score a point by the end of the year. First bold take of the day. Won't be here though.
won't be here.
Guaranteed.
Another crazy part about that race? This dude, George Russell, had a whole ass puncture and pit. Still got to finish in second because all the tomfoolery and nonsense.
Yeah, I mean,
My boy was
Kimmy incident, Max
relegated to
incident.
6th place. Just lot can happen in 70 laps.
Yeah, I mean, old boy was on pace to finish fifth.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
think
think
they
he
were
was
worried about
gaining either.
Silverstone not being a good show. It was a good show,
And dude,
just
what was Max in when he crashed? Third?
Third, yeah.
yeah, coming in behind Lewis, yeah. And then honestly, I bet you Ferrari. Oh wait,
I don't think they would have pitted Lewis with Max
not a
behind him.
door. Matador. Well, it was Max that crashed, so it's like, making up a crash. Just a
I'm
shocking
saying, like,
move by Ferrari. Why would you do that? Actually, I'll tell you why they did that. Lewis is still having nightmares of 2021, buddy. Nightmares. That's why they did that. Psychotic.
So my point about the rules earlier, I mean, it's the exact opposite of what happened back then too. So, I mean, at a
That's what you
minimum,
that's what
they
you
should
fought
get a
for.
little consistency in their lives.
That's what everyone fought for, right? It was for
I,
that exact thing to happen. That's what you guys fought for.
yep. I
You
like
asked
the
for
idea
this.
of the red
you gotta
flag if
lay
you
in your
got less
bed
than
now.
10 laps left. I've heard a few different people talk about that. I think it makes sense. Everybody comes in, gets to work on their car at the same time, keep the order, restart the race. It's
I
probably the
think they
most
thought
fair thing you could do.
Mercedes was going to pit, and as soon as Mercedes saw that, they probably just smiled. Toto
Well,
just,
he was on
oh
newer
my god.
tires. He was on, like, he had to come in for the puncture. He had like 15 lap newer tires than Lewis. I just don't understand why you would pit with that little of race left and that much of a driver difference between Lewis and George. Like, y'all had both of them last year, and you clearly knew who the better driver was.
They respect the car too much, Mercedes' car.
I guess, dude. That just
And
it seemed like
Kimmy was
normal.
flying. George was not flying, but Kimmy was flying.
Kimmy would have won the race. I think everyone kind of agrees on that.
I don't know, dude. Charles
And
was fast all
he was
weekend, and he had
patient
a
too.
good lead. He
Kimmy was
was gonna probably
hauling
be in
ass
second.
though.
But dude, when he cracked, or when he had his issue, he was still like 8 to 10 seconds behind Charles, and like there
No,
wasn't that
he was
much race
closing.
left.
More
I
like
think he was within
4 seconds, I feel
3,
like.
no?
I'd have to look back at that, tell you the truth. But
I'll give you a Google on that one. That's an interesting stat line.
he was, I mean, dude, it has to be real at this point. Kim K stole his aura. Has to be. How does it go from being so well to Kim performing, Albanian blood magic? And now it's just going so poorly, and George is closing on him.
You gotta know how to drive in Europe.
But George hasn't totally capitalized. Kimmy is still driving well. Give it another race. If he has a meltdown in Spa, where I think they are probably 100% definitely the favorite, then we'll see. Mercedes car bringing new upgrades next week. This week, what T-minus hours, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're like, what, 3 days out from race day? 4? 3 when it airs?
True.
Oh, really?
He was
Felt like
3.1
Thursday.
seconds away from Leclerc whenever he had his issue.
Wow.
3 seconds.
That was lap 41. How many laps are there in the race?
I think that
Like
was
70,
70.
yeah.
I
71.
don't know, though, dude. It's not
I
ideal.
think that was a shorter track, no?
Still 70
Yeah, it
laps
was
is about
52
there.
laps.
52 laps. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
so he would have had 10 laps to catch him 3 seconds.
Yeah, long track.
Probably could have done it.
What did I have up here
Three
about it?
tenths a lap.
Can't find my way through any of the notes.
So only 10 laps remaining. Yeah. Ugh, how
All you
tragic,
need to
right?
know is Leclerc won the race. You need to be happy for him. Old boy's been in shambles for a long time, so
Yeah, it's been almost, 2 years since he
it
got to stand
is.
on the top step?
I believe so. Yeah, 2024.
He just needed the car, mate. That's it.
Just needed a
needed the
little bit
car.
of move and groove. Yeah, they have made a lot of progress within these new regulations, and I guess it's going to be exciting to see what next season looks like while they roll a little bit of it back. But
They're here. They're here, man. Ferrari's
said they
here.
probably were with the banning the Macarena wing rumors.
Yeah, but they're
Hmm.
not. I mean, and I think even Red Bull came out today and said that they're going to run the Macarena wing again, despite the chaos. They need every fucking second they can get, every tenth of a second, so
Yeah, with as ass as their
that's
car's
why.
been, they can't really afford to just scrap one thing that's like working until it absolutely does not.
I know they went to Max and were like, "Well, do you want us to take it off? We'll be like a little bit slower." He's like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like,
He's like, what am I gonna do?
Shit.
Be mad or be mad? Golly, dude.
shut the
Poor
fuck up.
fucker. Well, I mean, he has subsequently 2 races to basically win and have everybody in the front of the race needs to die. But I don't even think it's possible for him to jump within his contract loophole. It's not.
Well, it's by summer break, which is not possible.
Which is in 2 weeks, yes. You have 2 more races and he's back 70 points.
103
68.
points.
Well, no,
Max?
he's gotta be in second. So it's
Oh,
to
sorry.
George, which is
54,
154.
70,
So he has
78.
78 points.
Not
Yeah, it ain't
happening.
gonna happen.
I
It
don't
ain't
think
gonna
it's
happen.
happening.
No, I mean it factually cannot happen.
Well,
So
I don't think he's gonna back out of mid-year either, though. So like, he's not gonna activate this
no,
clause.
I mean he'd
And
He's
finish it
just
either
able
way.
to sign a
But
new
he's able to leave for
contract.
next year. He can't leave in the middle of the season, but he can leave next year. So he's like contracted through the following season.
yeah, well, I don't know about you guys, but do you really think this man's going to leave and go to McLaren? I just don't know if that fits. The whole thing doesn't fit. He's gonna go drive with Lando. What are y'all talking about?
Well, the Lando thing, it seems like a situation that would just crash and burn really like quickly. But the GP counterbalance, and then the fact that they had Isaac debut their Red Bull hypercar and not Max makes me buy into it a little bit more.
Yuki drove it at Goodwood. What do you mean?
It was Yuki and Isaac.
Yeah,
And
Max wasn't gonna do that. There's no
yeah,
way he
Adrian
didn't
did it
even
as
want to do
well.
that.
Max does all the other random shit.
I bet Max did want to do that.
I'm sure.
Max is
Why would he
forced
not
to
want to
do
do
that.
that?
Max is forced to do that. And you guys saw Yuki drive that thing at Goodwood. He fucking went like 4 miles an hour.
Yeah, he
This is
did.
fair. This is fair. It did look sick though.
Oh, he
It
he
did
literally
look sick
goes,
though.
I wish it wasn't so expensive.
You don't think it
I was like, yeah,
concerns
me.
Max at all
I was like,
that
me fucking too, man. What do you mean?
Yeah.
you don't think it concerns him that they're not a works team?
Well, I think they're working on that, aren't they?
I mean, if they go to V8, I don't know. There's all that talk about the new FIA engine as well that they could just buy. So if that happens, maybe it's not quite as big of a deal.
Who would
I don't,
actually do that?
I don't know about the FIA engine,
That's
dude.
not named Alpine.
Well, Alpine's doing just fine with buying their engines.
As I'm saying, I'm
They're
sure
doing
they
just
would
as good
jump.
as McLaren at this point.
They would jump all over the FIA engine. I mean, who's buying that?
I mean,
Do
dude,
you
I wouldn't hate
and
I've
it.
had
imagine if you couldn't bring a better engine to the table than the Kirkland signature engine that you buy for like
Well, I mean, I assume it would be pretty highly regulated and like required to be up to par with the other best engines. They're not going to just give you like a shitty engine, you know?
Yeah, but like, if the FIA is producing an engine, I almost feel like they're gonna bring out like a everyone uses this engine kind of thing.
which then
Nah,
takes
I don't
away
think
the
they will.
entire sport. That's like
Yeah, I agree with it.
half of this sport is the engineering. The other half of it is the drivers. You know,
I
like
think there's like
you
4 drivers that would be happy about it. Like the 4 guys that are immensely better than everyone else. And it's like, okay, cool. Yeah, put me in the same car as everyone else. Sick.
but no one wants that. Even the
No, I
drivers,
mean,
the drivers don't want that. You what do you so what you so can you develop the engine that everyone else has?
Oh
well,
yeah,
you would
yeah.
have your
I
own,
think that would be the
everything
point.
else would be different.
So you
You know,
so you so you continue to develop the Walmart engine. What's the point?
Presumably,
You
yeah.
might as well just have
Yeah.
your own
I mean, you're
engine.
calling it a Walmart engine, but you forget they got a shit ton of Saudi money, dude. And they wouldn't have like this budget limitation of development that everyone else has because
Yeah, I mean, they'll have Porsche or somebody build it. It'll just be a third
I don't
party
think it'd be Porsche. I
manufacturer.
think they'd do like
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm
collective, if
saying.
anything.
Saudi money with the same UK engineers, man.
Yeah, I
Like it
mean,
does.
insert high-end engine manufacturer. I just say Porsche
Fact.
because they're so reliable.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, Audi's done a really good job. But are they making their own? Yeah, they are making their own drivetrains.
They are.
I mean, It's kind of crazy. Damn, I didn't realize Hulkenberg had 0 points.
Time will
Yeah,
tell.
yeah.
But until then, I do kind of think that Max has to consider the teams that build their own engines. Not that he's really getting much of a choice these days. I mean, all the other teams have
I
contracts already
mean,
signed with their drivers.
yeah, but I think every team has some kind of affiliate that they could walk off in terms of the big names. You could walk off George. You could, I mean, theoretically, they could walk off Lewis, but I don't know if you can right now with as good as he's driving.
You don't walk off Lewis Hamilton.
I don't think you can
No.
with as much. The fact they gave him an equity stake and a shit ton of money, like it wouldn't make any sense. Um,
He's
you could
probably
walk off Lando
raking in
and
the dough.
Oscar.
You can't
He's
get rid
making
of
a shit
Lando.
ton.
You know, Lando's McLaren's longest tenured driver. He's driven more than Senna. Like
Really? Well,
he
I
literally
mean, to
is
be fair,
McLaren.
Senna's ending wasn't exactly planned, but
Yeah.
everyone
Fair
else who
enough.
drove for him,
Fair
did.
enough. But like,
They
there's been
did
a
have
lot of people
they have had most of the goats though. Like they've had most of them.
briefly,
It's
but
them
yeah.
and Ferrari in terms of the names. But yeah, I mean they had Senna, they had Alonso, they had Lewis. They've had some names.
And Lando's been there longer than any of them. He seems very comfortable. Oscar's the one that has got Mark Webber as an agent and fucking
Yeah, well, I'd be
doesn't.
ready to get the fuck out of Dodge if I was Oscar too. Y'all fucking schemed me out of a championship to give it to Lando.
Fuck yeah.
You know? You don't love me? Cool. I'll go to Red Bull, who's in shambles right now with an engineer that's leaving their prodigal son driver. Sure. Have
Shoot.
him.
And all this talk for him to
They're
probably
still
stay.
scoring better than
Yeah,
McLaren.
I'm sure they'll all stay. I mean, the whole Max being able to race in every other sport, like, there's only a couple. I mean, but if you went to Mercedes, you could do all that shit too. Like, Toto fought for him to ride in GT3. So,
It's just why all the hoopla then, you know?
because this is the most dramatic sport that's ever existed, dude. They're happy to have it.
Yeah, with Max, who allegedly is most like against all that drama and bullshit. Like Mr.
Dude, it's
Racer,
basically Kansas
you're
City
being
Chiefs.
he's being Terrell Owens right now with all the
Yeah,
drama, dude.
Kansas City Chiefs team sucks. Patrick Mahomes is pissed off. They fired Andy Reid for some reason. Now he's trying to get out. He's shopping teams.
You did see
I think
Max come
it
out and
would be the
talk
same
fondly about
thing.
Horner.
What about Horner?
Max said something. I was reading it on Twitter the other day about how like his bond with Horner was like next level. And I
Really,
know
I thought Verstappen camp hated Christian Horner.
Yost hates
Not true.
Christian Horner. Yost hates Christian Horner. Max is a 30-year-old man now, though. And he already knows his daddy loves him because he's one of the best drivers of all time. He bought that love. But
Better than
yeah.
you, old man.
Yeah. It's like,
So what?
how many of these trophies did you get, Grandpa?
Max
Bet you I
goes
would have
on a
beat Schumacher.
sabbatical for a couple years and comes back with BYD or something.
I wouldn't be shocked. Horner's doing something.
Oh
Horner
yeah.
was there.
Horner's going to
Yeah.
Ashton, buddy.
He
Frolicking
says
around
he's
the paddock.
always there, but the guy's
That was the
scheming.
first race he's been to since he got shit canned.
Knew he's about to get diagnosed with dementia, and Horner's going to fucking Ashton. And they're going to tell Newey to get back on the drawing board and shut the
I think
fuck
they're
up.
just going to put them all in their
And
Red Bull positions. That's why they got Wheatley. That's why they got Newey. Like, they're just, y'all go back to what you did well. We're going to bring in your boss because y'all can't fucking ride the horse on your own.
Yeah, Honda's still over here.
Yeah, I mean,
They're saving both of their engine upgrades, right? Or are they bringing out one of them
I
for after the
believe
break?
they got
next week is
a
Aston
massive
Martin
update.
engine day. Not this week, but next week is Aston Martin fucking upgrade week. I believe.
Posted yesterday on F1Oversteer.com. Jos Verstappen is now seeing that Christian Horner was, quote, not so bad after all, a year since his sack.
Yeah, no
Uh,
shit.
Verstappen camp
Yeah.
denies that they were responsible for Horner's sacking last July, but the driver's father certainly put him under pressure. In fact, it said that Yoss argued with Horner in the Red Bull garage at Silverstone, which proved to be his final appearance as team boss. 12 months on with the new regime in place, Uncertainty over his son's future continues, and perhaps Yoss will now regret lobbying so hard for Horner to go. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's not a
where's all
quote
this
from him.
animosity
That's
towards the
just
No.
Meckies, dude?
speculation.
No, it's just F1 websites being their usual self.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
you
we do
know,
some speculating on this channel, but some of these other channels I
Yeah,
watch,
dude. Nobody
these
here's
guys
claimed to
say
be a
anything.
journalist, and I'm
yeah,
not posting
I'm not
anything claiming it to be a fact.
I'm not making up anything specific. You're just getting straight off the cuff, boys. That's it.
Again, this, vibes podcast.
Now I
Well, it was
did
even
hear.
reported that 49% owner Mark Matschitz wants Verstappen out because he's grown sick of the saga and all of Max's woes with the team. You know what,
Yeah,
dude?
that's right.
Sorry your stock's tanking. Sorry you bought in on the back end, buddy. Get cooked.
Hey, and listen, there's nothing
Why
wrong
you
with
don't bring
this.
in private equity?
There's nothing wrong with this at all. But I have heard there's all rumors that George Russell is teetering homosexual.
Yeah, but he's on like the seesaws on the ground, you know?
Yeah,
Actually,
allegedly.
no. If anything, it'd be on the way up because he's got all those light feet for as big as he is. Light in the
He's a,
loafers.
and again, rumors. And I don't come up with this stuff. People come to me with this kind of stuff. He's a bottom.
He is a bot, that's for sure.
You come to the Griddy for this kind of analysis, by the
It's
way.
hard hitting news. What's his girlfriend's name? Carmen? Poor Carmen.
Sounds a lot like
Poor
a
Carmen.
man's name. Sounds a lot
Seems
like a
like
man's name.
Cameron. Just saying. We gotta either like lock the fuck in on just full George hatred and burn the whole bridge of us ever being in it, like able to interview anyone at Mercedes, or hope to God that he gets traded
No, you're
or
a full-on
released.
George fan, dude. You
I
said
am a
it
Hey,
George
earlier.
fan.
my boy's
George
about to
is
get
George is
fired.
gonna be on the podium this week.
Well, yeah,
Here you go.
he might actually be on the podium this week, but
Yeah,
Not if I pick him to be on the podium, he won't.
he might be on the qualifying podium.
pick him then. Pick him to be first then. Go ahead
Oh,
and
I'm
say it
picking
right
him.
now.
I'm picking him. You want to get into picks?
All right,
Shit.
well,
Yeah,
okay.
dude. I'll give you a quick rundown on the race real quick though.
Yeah,
17th to
give him a little
19th.
recap.
Weather's supposed to be beautiful, temperature wise, mid
Lovely.
70s. Chance of rain every day. Uh, kind of just like that year round over there.
Yeah, a little moist.
Belgium shit.
Seemingly not going to rain. Murmurs of rain on Saturday for qualifying.
Dude,
We'll see.
I can't believe I botched it so hard.
What
This
did you
is the
botch?
actual. I wore the fucking Waffle House shirt for the Maple Syrup GP, but I didn't wear it for the fucking Waffle GP.
Yeah, dude. That's all Belgium
Fuck,
has
man.
is waffles and spa.
And you know
And
they
I'm a
do
shitty
shitty
soccer
co-host, man.
teams.
mayonnaise.
I know y'all
They do
beat us in
mayonnaise on French
soccer.
fries.
That's okay. I'm gonna call it
Yeah,
soccer.
pray for the English soccer fans. You fucking
Yeah,
bums. Y'all
dude.
got
Y'all
trolled at your own
y'all
event.
can't win anything.
You literally can't win anything.
You should have called
Fucking
Lewis Hamilton. He
Montagazzi
could have
won your
helped you.
GP, and Messi just messied his way. He didn't even score, and you guys are going home.
Yeah,
So
we knew we weren't gonna win.
Bunch
We
of
thought we'd make
recruited
it interesting
players.
for y'all.
Tell me all your players are English, buddy. Go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me about how all your players are English. I'll believe it. Sure.
sure, yeah. Well, it's the new English kind of players, but fine.
Those Argentinians, that they all looked Argentinian. I'll tell you that.
That's the cool part of being Argentinian. You don't have to look like anything.
And they won that motherfucker. They
They're
all
white
looked
and
like
Mexican.
they all
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
like
White
five,
Mexican
six
guy.
short Mexicans is what they looked like, and they just whooped your ass.
Yeah, and then you have Lionel, who looks like he's from Eastern Europe, but same.
And
It's
he's
all
the
the
goat.
same. Y'all got conquered a bunch. It's not my fault. You're good at soccer,
A bunch of George Russell looking mates, a bunch of blokes.
dude. George is gonna eat so much mayo this weekend. Just a mayo man.
Hey, Belgium, a lot of mayo in Belgium.
I'm sorry, Hayden. Continue on with your prequel to the Belgian
That was it, man. You said
rest
it
of
earlier.
okay.
3 practices, 2 Friday, 1 Saturday, qualifying Saturday. And then the race I think is at 8 a.m. on Sunday. U.S.
Phenomenal.
Central Standard Time.
That's
Don't come
all we
after me.
report in. The only time zone that matters.
Hold up, I'm getting
Um,
some. We're getting some facts in about Spa from the stew.
Live updates from the stew.
Thanks, Jamie. Did y'all know this? The town spa. The town spa is actually where the word spa, like spas, comes from.
I hear y'all are familiar with
They're
spas and wellness
they're
centers.
they're very known for their mineral
I'm
springs,
a
and
frequenter of the spa, big sauna
and they
guy.
well they've
He's a
invented the spa.
Schmitz fella.
Did they
They
invent the
invented the
sauna?
spa.
It seems Jewish.
That's probably
Excellent
a
question
Russian
for
thing.
another day. Hey, and here's one. The world's oldest casino is in Spa.
Oh, really?
Yes, 1763, La Redo. That's how I'm assuming you say it.
Still open?
La Route.
Yes, still open. One of the very first casinos in Europe. I'm gonna go ahead and call it the oldest.
Wow.
The track in Spa is the longest track on the F1 calendar. Some say it's so huge that you'd be in different, weather climates. It's like Hayden saying chance of rain, but you can be in like a 70% chance of rain on the north side, and then like a negative chance of rain on the south side here.
So
Oh
is
A
the
yeah.
pit
lot of
lane just
variance.
adapted to like switch tires twice? So like, backside of the track you're on softs and then you're on wets?
I think you just have to commit. I
Yeah,
mean,
Oh.
second
like
bold take.
Oh.
McLaren is afraid of the rain, so if they see any kind of blips on the radar, they'll
They are
they'll
afraid of the
probably
rain.
ruin their own race again.
We saw it in Miami. They're not going to know what to do. They're going to melt down.
and they have a famous corner at Spa, the 4.35 mile, 7.004 kilometer track. Their
Are
famous
you
corner
referring
is,
to the Eau Rouge?
yes, Hayden, I am Eau Rouge, which means what, Hayden, in French?
Rouge would be red, correct?
Factual. And then Eau
Yeah.
means
So
water,
what? The
apparently.
red?
The
The
red
red
water.
water.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I guess it does kind of resemble a creek, although I'm sure that's not what they were thinking when they named it. I'm sure there's an
Apparently,
eloquent British spoken F1 reason out there. Jolyon Palmer will tell me this weekend.
pretty cool. Hayden, you're the most experienced at Spa here. Any
Yeah,
highlights,
man.
things to remember
Like you
around
said
the
about the
track?
weather, with the weather, you're right. It's interesting. It's kind of like Nürburgring. You'll come around a corner and it'll just be wet and raining out of nowhere. So could be interesting. A lot of straight on this track. So I don't know how the cars are going to hold up as far as battery management, but I'm expecting Mercedes, honestly, to be the quickest of the bunch. They got the straight line speed. I don't know that Ferrari is going to be able to quite keep up in the corners. Well, they'll keep up in the corners. I just don't know if it'll be enough to make up for all that straight line speed that Mercedes is going to be able to take advantage of.
All right,
I'm
guys,
interested
look
to see
alive.
too
Since I've
where they
yet to
use
eat
their active era.
to keep up with the card giveaways, if you're watching this podcast right now, the first person to comment gets us out of 50 Esteban Ocon. Comment right now. Comment right now. Charles likes Cox. First person to comment it, it's probably going to get banned. Charles likes winners. He already put it in the chat. You can't see it with my light. There you go. Out of 50, dude. It's rare. It's worth like $7. Comment
Yeah,
right now.
chat.
I'll ship it to you. Charles
Make
likes
sure
winners. Good
you're
job. That was
make sure
quick.
you're liking and
Appreciate that.
subscribing too. We appreciate it in
Just
advance.
don't. Just don't.
Uh,
We've asked. You're not doing it anyway. Just don't. Don't do it.
yeah. You want
If
to
you
though.
don't like and subscribe, but you comment, I'll give you this Esteban Ocon refractor. It's free 99. Ship it to you in a bubble wrap. There you go. Sorry.
Yeah, in a manila envelope.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it out of the protective sleeve. And if you comment, stand with Charles, you'll get this Sean O'Malley refractor. Since none of this is going to be about F1.
Dude,
You're
didn't you
welcome.
pull that Conor McGregor blown ACL refractor?
Dude, I did get the blown ACL tops now refractor.
That's crazy, dude.
Pretty hard. Stand with penis. It's in the chat. Stand with penis. You get a Sean O'Malley refractor. First one, go. Guys, look alive. Chat, look alive. All these cards. You're welcome.
Sick, dude. Maybe we should do the podcast like those card giveaway guys. Like, dude, that's so sick, bro.
Chat, 7 seconds, bro. 7 seconds. Chat, look alive. Sean O'Malley, look alive.
We need more of a chat, bro. Yeah, we
do need more of a
we
chat.
don't say bro nearly enough.
Bro. Chat, look alive, bro. Chat, look
dude.
alive. Chat, look alive again. First one to comment, Max is the GOAT, gets a Malik Beasley out of 275.
Why?
Look alive,
Why?
chat. I'm putting in the
Why do
stat.
these guys want a Malik Beasley, bro?
I don't know, dude.
I don't even know who
Honestly,
Malik
most
Beasley
of the good cards
is.
are at home.
Malik Beasley cheated the game of basketball, Kuvion. How are you fucking?
Oh, he's under federal
dude.
investigation.
Right,
I respect a guy who cheats the thing, dude. This is mostly
investigation. My boy is going to jail.
All right, first person to comment,
jail.
Canada gets a Lance Stroll Speed Demons. Go, chat, go. Chat, look alive.
I'll take
Look
the
alive,
Lance Stroll Speed Demon. Actually, if no
Lance
one wants
Stroll
it, I'll take it.
Oh, buddy,
Charles, do you have any more fun facts about the track?
One, so you mentioned you're curious where they'll use their active arrow. They're actually adding an additional straight mode section on this track, so I think they're going to have is either 5 or 6. So most straight modes that they've had, and it begs to wonder how the fuck they're going to have any battery for all these straight modes that they have access to. So they'll have to pick and choose here, it seems. So you're going to see some different strategies and different deployment options from each team. How much they tip their hand in practice, I don't know, but you could see some different approaches to this track with these cars because we're not really sure how they're going to operate. And with the rain at play, like realistically, the only rain they've had in calendar was for a single day in testing at Barcelona. They haven't had any rain since besides Miami, where they just were begging for rain to come, and it never fucking came. It's so bad that McLaren fumbled it and actually thought the rain was coming. So if there's actual rain here, it could get crazy. This track's known for that, and then also how and where they're going to use this energy deployment along these straights is kind of curious. And I mean, you actually racing the track on sim a lot. You may have some insight on it, like which straights are really the ones you attack. I'm not sure. It's a legendary track. They've had a lot of time.
I mean,
on
the
these
Kemmel Straight, like you said earlier, it's 4 miles. I didn't realize it was 4 miles, but I mean, you're flat out for 30 seconds.
Just fucking
You're just getting it.
Yeah,
but then at the end of it, you're full on the brakes into the chicane, and you got another couple little small braking zones. I know you got a kind of a long, slow right-hander, so you'll recover a little bit there before you get to the next long straight. There are little sections to do it, but yeah, the first straight and then the last straight leading into the last chicane is uber long too. I mean, it's probably also three-ish miles.
Yeah, so like how are they going to be able to deploy boost on those sections to make passes? I don't know. It's going to be curious.
They're going to be slowing down early.
Like, is Red Bull going to be a factor here because they have a good engine?
Have you all seen if they raised the harvest limits this week?
I don't know if they did or not.
I did not look into that at all.
We're not here for facts, bro.
I'll let you know.
The fact that y'all got facts, be grateful.
If they haven't, they should have. No, they didn't increase it.
Thanks, Jamie.
No.
Unbelievable.
No,
yeah, I think all the drivers
still at
too.
7 megajoules. So
why don't we bump that thing up to 14?
I'm not gonna lie to you, fellas. I feel like I've been slacking this podcast. Many distractions, many moons. Quick sidebar: Griddy Studio inbound. Just something to look out for the boys. But due to my lack of participation in the beginning half of this podcast, I think it's only right that I shotgun a Miller Tallboy. So I'm going to get that ready. If you'd like to join me, you're more than welcome. And then after I belch incredibly unflatteringly, I will Lewis into some picks.
Sounds like a good
Okay.
idea.
I need
Cool.
your
While you're doing
picks
that,
within 5 seconds of the shotgun. You have
Okay,
no
well,
time
I don't
after you
have any
shotgun.
picks ready, so I will give
So
you
you better think of them during the shotgun.
all my picks and a hot take before I throw up on the desk.
Thank you.
I do
shoot.
what I can.
Yeah. New studio, guaranteed to have better chairs
We will
and
have
cooler
chairs.
lights than all of the other podcasts. So you can watch us just for the aesthetic.
Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to go on Facebook Marketplace until we find a strip club that's going out of business, and we're going to buy their velvet chairs. You're welcome. You're welcome.
All for you, the fans.
I
We
made
do
the
this
most
for
jagged
you.
hole. My scissors that I mail out cards with. Oh, yeah. Sidebar. This Ocon's out of
Another
199. Look
sidebar.
alive, chat. It's not even a refractor. It's out of
Shotgun your
199.
beer, dude.
You're breaded.
Picks in beer, buddy. We have limited time remaining.
We have all the time in the world. We said
We
we were
have
going
no
30. We're
time.
already at
Time
40. We
Dude,
don't
remaining.
have picks in. Look at
Call
that
of
hole,
Duty
dude.
Black Ops is on my
Gaping.
TV. I'm looking at it.
Hey, you asked how
My
I was doing earlier.
counterparts are
I am
anti-puss. They're
miserable. I'm not
allergic
playing
to
Black
it.
Ops right now.
All right. No
I had
stand.
it queued. I had
I'm
it
gonna have
queued
to.
up, but now
I'm
Ghost
gonna have to
Stories is
fucking
playing.
crack this yawn while it's in my mouth. Let me get rid of this in
All right,
for the production effect.
5, 4, 3. You're supposed to be shotgun at
I'm
3,
waiting on you. You're counting me
2,
down, dude.
1, 0. That was supposed to be how much time it takes to shotgun.
Yeah, I think 5 or 6 seconds was good. That's pretty good. That
That's
was like
like
Cheers,
4 or
mate.
5 seconds.
that was like 10 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty
Okay,
good.
okay.
The 5 seconds was
Qualifying.
my countdown. That was like sub 5 on a 16-ounce can that
Picks,
I
where
couldn't
are
get
they?
to.
Qualifying
Picks.
picks.
Wait. There it is. All right. In the 1 spot, we have Oscar Piastri. In the 2 spot, we have George Russell. In the 3 spot, we have Isaac Hajar. And in my fucking hot take of the week, top 7, Gabby Bortoleto. Stamp it!
What?
Stamp it!
Your hot
You're
take was
welcome.
Oscar Piastri, buddy. We didn't need the Bortoleto take on
Yeah,
top.
and
Oscar's gonna win.
Isaac Hajar.
No, dude. The ugliest top
Isaac
3 of all
Hajar.
time. Just saying. Nukes inbound.
You're
I
really
don't like
testing
it.
his
Nukes
strategy.
I thought you were picking George to win.
No, I said he was going to be on my podium. I can't give him a
Okay,
1
fair.
spot, dude. I just want him off the podium, Hayden.
Fair enough.
Honestly,
My
if that
picks.
hits, if my podium hits, if all 3 of them are on the podium, doesn't have to be in that order. I think y'all each have to shotgun 2 beers next episode.
Shoot, yeah, you can bring them though. We still need 48 Miller Lights.
Okay, first off, you got 2 bottles of
Deal.
wine already. I'll bring you a case of Miller.
Whoa! Who got
2
one?
bottles.
I didn't get any wine.
I brought 2 bottles of wine when we played Monopoly. Suck my gooch.
Oh, whatever.
All right.
I thought that was just
wine?
I thought that was just
When's
a
the last time you gave
contribution
me
to the
wine?
night. I
Yeah,
provided
when
the PS5 and the Monopoly, or Charles did. You know, we provided the hospitality.
Wasn't even
when
your
I give
PS5
somebody-
or Monopoly.
Do I ask to use your Christmas gift? I don't know. I don't usually ask. Like,
Hey, how many giveaways have y'all contributed to? I have a stack of cards that I'm gonna ship eventually.
I'm giving away
Hey,
my fucking
next year.
butthole on this podcast, buddy. Nobody's
Yeah,
winning
you
them.
did. You did.
You don't do shit, dude. Get out of here.
You did. He sent out the picture. I took it. You know.
Nobody got a butthole pick, dude. They were mad about it, dude. They were
They
in the
didn't
live
win.
feed like, "Where's my butt pics?" Nobody
They
did
didn't win
it.
the butt. They didn't win the butthole sweepstakes, man. Like, you got to play to win.
Oh yeah, yeah. Who won it,
Yeah.
dude? Yeah,
Let's
that's
get
what
the
I thought.
receipts. Let's get the receipts, man.
Yeah. Put it
If-
up, Jamie. Pin that shit.
Yeah, 48 Miller Lights. Charles, you got picks.
Yeah, dude. I can shotgun a beer and make
Picks?
picks more before y'all. That's crazy.
Picks, huh?
Absolutely absurd.
You don't have any picks? I got picks.
Go for your picks, Ed.
All right, quality picks. George is going to be P1, followed by Kimmy,
Ew.
and then
There you go,
Max.
quality.
Oh, yeah. This is quality picks, but it's a qualifier for my race picks. Race picks. Kimmy is going to come back, win the race, followed up by Lewis out of nowhere, and followed up by Charles after that. Ferrari's going to have a strong week.
Who
Kimmy's
was
going to
your
look good.
P3 on the quali? You had George Kimmy who?
Maximilian, Mr. Verstappen. I think he'll be able to turn it on for a lap. I don't think that he'll have the race pace. And I am nervous
I
with all
think it's
these
the
long,
opposite.
fast straights that
I
maybe
think
his
it,
wing won't close again and his car might flip over. So
I mean,
anyway,
dude, if he Yaga's off the track, then pure cinema. He's going to McLaren or Mercedes.
hot take, since waffles go perfectly with maple syrup, George Russell is going to have reliability issues this week. No
Reliability
points.
issues.
No
What does that
points.
have to do
Gap
with waffles or
increases.
syrup?
Well, in the maple syrup GP, George had an issue. DNF. I think
It's
same
fair.
thing here. Maple
It's
syrup,
fair.
waffles, George, DNF. Makes sense.
All right, I'm gonna give you my picks. Qualifying
Oh,
doesn't
this.
matter.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. This is race picks.
Fifth place in the race. I have George Russell.
Oh,
Fourth place in the race, Oscar Piastri. Third place in the race, Charles Leclerc.
okay.
Second place in the race, Lewis Hamilton. First place in the race, Mr. Kimi Antonelli. Comeback season. I'm with Hayden.
Let's
I'm
go,
with you.
Charles. That was not planned either.
I'm
My
with you.
hot take, my hot takes, I have two of them. One hot take, and I don't know if this is hot, but I don't think the Red Bulls are going to have a good weekend. And I think they're going to be plagued by some issues. And I think somebody pisses off Max in the media. I think he crashes out in some sort of way. Not like a full crash out, but I do think he gets upset. I think we see a little snarky, upset Max. He's a little jabby, and I think someone with Sky Sports is going to poke the bear. And I think the bear is going to get upset.
What's their firearm regulation looks like in Belgium? You think he's got a gun?
I don't
Dude,
think
it's
they're allowed to
soft
have
as
guns
fuck
in
over
Europe.
there. They're just mayonnaise
It's
and
fair.
French fries and waffles, buddy.
It's fair. It's fair. All right, guys. Look alive. Comment, post, like, show Hayden your butthole.
I don't want to see all that.
Yeah, no, he wants to see it. DM Hayden.
No, it's okay.
Most
It's
of
okay.
you
I'll
probably
give
know
you.
his
I'll
IG.
give. I'll give you. I don't even have cards, but I'll give you cards to not give me any of your
First,
pictures.
he doesn't have cards. I do.
No pictures.
First person to DM Hayden a picture of their
Zero
butthole
pictures.
gets the
Cole's
pick of
obsessed
my
with other
life.
people's
PC.
buttholes.
You could
Kind of
pick. You want
weird.
a Concaneppel auto? Pick it, dude. Send him a picture of your gooch. Full butthole, no trim.
Shout out Spa.
Shout out Spa.
Shout out Max.
If you send me a picture of your butthole, we will dox you online and swat your house. I know where you live. I have people that can
I'll
find
find
that
you with my
information out.
clawed powers.
Shoot, I know Vladimir Zelensky.
And if you
He got
catch me
all
on Black
kinds of
Ops 1,
drones.
my tag is winged manatees. Good
This is
luck.
true.
Yeah, 1v1 me on Black Ops 1. If you win, you can come on the podcast.
Good luck. You're not going to win.
You're not winning.
These guys are mid. You'll probably win.
Not gonna happen.
They got like 0.6 KDs, bro. It's insane.
It's
You
just
don't know shit about my
unrealistic.
KD.
I'll pull
Just
it up.
know I'm that guy.
Oh, beautiful.
You guys got anything else to add to the weekend? Any
Yeah.
inspirational thoughts?
Pet a dog tomorrow, Just walk up to somebody and say, "Can I pet your dog?" But then rub them on their head. Like the person.
Yeah. If you see a squirrel on the road or something, just stop for it.
Just hit it. Oh, my bad.
No. That's not nice.
I've got something for
Shouldn't
you
have marked
guys.
there.
Hayden, Do not pray for easier times, gentlemen. Pray to be better men.
We choose not to go to the moon because it is easy, but because it is
Forget,
hard.
forgive your enemies, but always remember their names.
Gabriel Bortoletto's God-given name is Gabriel Lorenzo Bortoletto Oliveira. Just so you know.
Nice fun fact.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wanted to slip that one in there somewhere. Figured post shotgun number 2 is a good time.
Feel
Drink more
free, but
Miller
yeah.
Lights. Try not to call anyone derogatory slurs unless you absolutely want to. Brush your hair,
Yeah.
that kind of shit.
Yeah. Keep it moving.
You
Get
know
this
what? Don't
bread,
be afraid
son.
to hit the brakes sometimes. Jesus Christ, I'm dying. Talk to the Lord. Brush your teeth.
Follow Charles Leclerc on Instagram.
Yeah, you should. The Gritty
Yeah.
Pod does.
Follow the Gritty podcast too.
Follow the Gritty Pod.
Cole's gonna give someone some cards at some point.
Yeah, at some point I will post to give you on Instagram. But until then, we have a
Merch is
stack
coming.
of like 35 different cards. And if you comment on YouTube and or DM Gritty, you got to comment and then DM me, and I'll let you pick. Until I start actually giving them away randomly, you can pick. You're like, I commented, I want the JD5 slab. Have it. Have it. You want Malik? He's yours. Breaded. Not really. It's Esteban Ocon. I'll give you both the Estebans if you send Hayden a picture of your butthole right now.
If you're an
I have,
Esteban Ocon fan,
oh,
I'm
dude,
sorry.
I threw these
I'm
in here.
sorry.
I didn't even talk about it. That's a double dues on the Lando. You get a Lando 199 and an Ace of Trades. How you doing? What about that Pierre? What about that other Pierre?
Nobody
What
wants
about
your
this?
Pierre card.
What about this other Pierre, dude? That's a variation. How you doing? What about this Yuki helmet, dude? Also,
This guy. How many cards does he have?
approximately
Unbelievable.
7,000. Approximately
Unbelievable.
7,000. We're giving all these away to the fans. Wait, I forgot about it. Your potential champion, George Russell, out of 199. Come get it. It's free. It's literally free. Give me your data.
It's
Give me your
free.
data.
Free.
It's
Come pick
literally
it
free.
up.
And then to my two co-hosts, we're gonna call it by the end of the season. By the end of the season, whoever, no, I'm not included in this because I'm winning the race, but whoever consumes more beverages on the Gritty Pod, you win this out of 50 Lance Stroll logo fractor Europe exclusive speed demon.
Is that percentage based or volume based?
No, it's quantity consumed. If you want to
We're
shoot tequila, you can do
we're
that.
a, and we like the per capita stat on this podcast, just so you know.
The per capita stat.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Belichick
Alcohol
on
percentage.
that
per
young one.
volume.
Alcohol per
APV.
volume. Yes, APV. Indeed.
Yeah, that's totally fine, dude. You can have 4 glasses of wine or 4 shots of tequila. I don't give a fuck. It's all documented. It's in the group.
So, yeah, but does that only equal four? Does 4 shots tequila equal 4 beers?
I mean, it's the same thing. Quantity wise. That's why there's less volume in a shot glass than there is in a 16 or 12 ounce beer, depending on what you're drinking. I'm
I
drinking
don't
these
think it's not the same
Freedom
thing.
500 16ers.
I
It
don't
is the
think it's
same
the
amount
same
of
thing.
alcohol. It is the same amount of alcohol. That's why they serve you a single or a double
Until you
in
can
lieu of a beer.
scientifically prove that, I'm not going to believe you.
You know what, dude? I'll get like a scientist on here that specializes in aliens, and we'll just ask some questions about ABV.
Next week, Bob Lazar is going to be on the podcast.
Bob Lazar is going to show his butthole like he did to the aliens.
Dude, you're unbelievable.
Dude, you gave me a workaround.
What are
What do you
you
want from
what are
me?
you doing? What are you doing? We
You
gave our
gave me a
picks 10
workaround.
minutes
I'll
ago.
trim all
What
of
are we
it.
doing?
I'll trim it all. I'll trim it all. We'll cut it and brush your hair, all that shit. Thank you for watching the Gritty Podcast. My friends both said the N-word, but I edited it out. Love you
He
guys.
says it every time.